Video Game Dungeon. You have Commander Olrox here. I also have with me
Appuccino on Steam.
And you know me, Senpai Mike, or actually Senpai _ Mike, and that's PS4 for you people.
I'm sure you know him on the Xbox platform, but today is the official episode E3 edition of the Dungeon Cast.
Oh yeah.
I can't fucking wait for E3. I'm so excited. Just for everyone out there that doesn't know, E3 is June 16th through the 18th. But I'm really fucking excited. For me, E3 is my favorite time of the year, hands down, ever. Over everything. I can't wait.
Oh, and also too, in case you're like a new gamer to the world,
that's right.
Can you let everybody know a little bit of what E3 actually is?
E3 is the Electronic Entertainment Expo, which is, you know, my favorite thing in the whole world, video games. One of the largest video game conventions, so to speak, in the world. Besides, you know, you got the most also epic Tokyo Game Show. They're fucking amazing. I mean, but we all love Japan here, so.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's about, you know, video games coming out, new peripherals for games, accessories, new consoles. But it focuses primarily around new games coming out in the near future, semi-near future. But yeah, it's for all you new gamers out there.
Yeah, think it of as let's say Autorama for cars, Comic-Con for the comic guys.
Comic-Con!
For video games, like I said, we have E3, so that's to sum it up.
That's right. The video game convention. Well, one of them.
That's the excitement. Me, like I said, I'm looking forward to something I've waited for quite a while for. They say finally I'm going to get something on a pretty nifty game. It's called Persona. There's a series of Persona.
Shit, I got my Tensei Persona 5. I can't fucking wait, dude. This guy got me playing them. Fucking amazing.
I'm playing
JRPGs.
the first one on PS2, but I bought it on the PSN.
The first one?
Which one did you get?
Which one did you pick up? Eternal Sin?
Eternal Punishment?
I think it's the first one, because they made two, right? On the PS2?
PS1. They were for the original ones for the PS1.
Oh, okay.
And then 3 and 4.
How about this? Is there a hot chick on the front?
I believe so.
Oh yeah, that's Eternal Punishment.
Very
Very hard to find.
Very hard to find game, but a great game.
Yeah, it's really unique, man.
So I'm waiting on, like I said, new next gen version of it. You know, maybe, you know, we'll see some new stuff. We'll skip that. Of course, we're going to see some new stuff. I already like this character. Story reminds me of Harry Potter, you know, with the whole glasses
Fuck
thing.
Harry Potter.
We haven't got an official name. I'm waiting on that. I'm hoping it's like a good game. I know when I played Persona 4, it took me about, doing just about damn near everything. It took me about 90 hours to complete. So I'm hoping I can, you know, get something to wrap my summer around, you know, or maybe my fall around, something to keep me busy.
Did you max out on those?
Yeah, I maxed out my levels, but as far as Persona levels, I couldn't do them all. I'm sorry, that was a lot of experience to go through, and I just had to get in because, you know, certain Persona games, especially Persona 4, there was like a time frame. It went through a whole year, and I was solving a murder mystery, so I couldn't waste any time in the days, or, you know, I wouldn't be able to beat the game or solve the ending.
Oh, there's definitely so much going on in
I
Persona games. There's so much you got to do in those games. Like, I played through Persona 3 FES on the PlayStation 3, and I beat the original story, or the original game, and then they added the answer. I started playing that, and unfortunately my PlayStation 3 now, I want to upgrade my hard drive, won't let me re-download it, so I can never truly finish it, and it really pisses me off, because I put so much fucking time in that game. Such a great game, great series. Persona 5 is going to be fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. No,
Atlas, we love you.
That's right, Atlas Corporation. Anything you
That's
make, I buy.
Any
You make,
games,
I buy.
Great games. One thing that me and Appuccino here were talking about was we need some information on Resident Evil 7. Like I said prior,
Definitely.
Resident Evil Revelations are good games, but I need more Resident Evil 7, but I need a survival horror Resident Evil 7. Not the action-packed, you know, way they're taking now. But
yeah, those games feel a little esoteric to me, the Revelations ones, you know, like Barry Burton doesn't feel like the same Barry Burton from the first one.
Don't scare me.
That's what I was going to say.
But just take a look at this.
he feels like the Barry Burton from the remake of the first one.
Yeah,
I think
which was better.
He still has a Barry feel. Like I said, I like the Revelation games. They make me feel, you know, like I'm playing the old Resident Evil games, like the survival horror. Don't get me wrong, the new ones are good, but
It's like it jumping right back in the saddle of Resident Evil, you know?
That's right. That's right. That's what I want to see.
I was too. I mean, as far as with this new Resident Evil, I want something like 2 and give me a little bit of, you know what? I give you props, Capcom, because when you came out with the last Resident Evil 6, I like how you tried to incorporate all the styles of Resident Evil in the last little game.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind another game like that, like 6, man.
Give me something like Leon. Like Leon, he kind of tried to bring back the whole survival horror thing.
For me, it had the feel for me.
Those crypts, man, those are sweet to crawl around in.
In the beginning with the zombies, and it was a good fucking game. Resident Evil 6 was good, but like Senpai Mike said, it felt like all the different types of Resident Evils combined into one, which I love that.
Yeah,
because Chris had that, Chris had that
action,
new Resident Evil.
Yeah, Resident Evil feels
knife.
So in 7, should we expect the mercenaries to come back? And the DLC for that, because that was definitely worth the buy. Those levels were really sweet.
The mode that they have now in Resident Evil Revelations 2 is fucking sweet. It's like mercenaries, but it's
you say
more
so RPG
RPG
mode
based.
or something?
Yeah, it's called raid mode, but there's RPG elements like you level up, you get better level weapons, and you unlock ability slots, you can add abilities, and it's all around fun. And they put events in there, like the Resident Evil.net functionality with the Resident Evil games is fucking awesome. Like I said, I love Resident Evil, one of my top 5 video game franchises. So, and we thank you for that, Capcom, as well.
Top 3.
I haven't played it yet. Are you still able to mix herbs yet?
No.
Oh yeah. That's vital in Resident Evil, guys.
That will never change. That will never change.
Wait, so it is in there?
You can still mix herbs.
Green and red. It was funny when I was younger. I used to think like, wait a minute, are they getting high? You mix some red herbs and green herbs.
Making that fire.
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, blue herb.
After joining that shit.
Mix all 3, you got a glob of good stuff. I was like, wow.
Doesn't matter how many zombies bit you, how many times, man.
You'd be too high to give a fuck.
Yeah,
exactly.
But at that point, what's cool in Revelations 2, though, when you mix like a green and a red herb, it gives you 3 green herbs. So instead of making a potent version of the green herb, it
you
gives
don't
you
have
3
to
green
commit
herbs.
to the full heal.
Exactly.
Tight.
Which I love that. That's awesome.
Efficient.
I love it. Like I said,
Good job
Resident
on
Evil
that.
7. Hopefully, we'll see more. Me personally, one thing I want to see, and they better, is a little bit more on the Gears of War remaster. I know they leaked the screens, and there was all kinds of stuff leaked from it, and there was a little controversy in that. But as you can see, I'm a huge fucking Gears of War fan. I can't wait.
Tattoo.
And supposed to Xbox whole system version of it, where you get the whole red
fake.
Xbox. That's fake.
That's fake.
No
I
chance
found
of it
out that's
coming.
not real, but hopefully they take off that idea and they do it.
It's always a bummer.
Yeah,
that'd
do
be
it
awesome.
for the fans. I mean, Gears of War. I mean, come on now. You've done Halo. Matter of fact, if I just
Halo's
looked
awesome.
online about a few days ago, you got Master Chief Collection. And
Xbox One.
I'm not impressed. You got a white Xbox again. I've been there, done that.
But see, the PS4 though did the Xbox, the white PS4 unit first before the Xbox did. That's the only thing. And to me, that was just too generic for a Master Chief Collection.
Yeah, it's
I
so
can't.
monochromatic. Just
Yeah, it's
same
just
color. It's
generic.
Boring.
And you didn't even upgrade the memory.
Yeah, if it would have had a
350.
terabyte, that'd at least been a little bit better. But if it's just a 500 gigabytes, like,
Master
Come
Chief
on.
don't settle for less.
yeah, Master
Right,
Chief is
come on.
fucking awesome. Like I said, the PS4 though did hit the white console first before the fucking Xbox One did. But for me, look at the Call of Duty edition Xbox One they
Oh,
made.
yeah.
That was customized to Call of Duty. That wasn't just like a gunmetal gray Xbox One. It had graphics for Call of Duty. It was customized for Call of Duty. Why would they do that with the Master Chief Collection?
And I'm sure it
Xbox?
doesn't cost much to do. I mean,
No,
you
it
just get a
don't.
little paint.
That's
you
just
know,
them being
it's-
fucking lazy at that point. And another thing I want to hear about too at E3 this year is Black Tusk Studio making a new Gears of War title exclusively for the Xbox One, obviously exclusive IP. And I can't wait to see what the premise is going to be about it. Hoping they don't fuck it up. Gears of War Judgment was alright, but it wasn't as good as the original trilogy. Marcus Phoenix is the man.
I just lost my fucking brother, alright? You hear that? My brother! You and your tower and all this fucking emulsion can go to hell!
Think they'll ever port those games to PC?
You never know with
Ever?
Microsoft, they might.
I mean, the way the visuals look, I don't see why not. It would be
Right.
actually a nice little game to put on PC. I mean, excuse me, if they could put WWE 2K15 on PC now,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Why not anything
Gears of War.
Yeah.
It's a great game series, great story. Like I said, y'all know I play games for the stories, and that was an awesome story.
You know, something I've been thinking about for a while. I know, you know, I did the whole ending, the remix ending, but is BioWare coming out with something like as far as like a?
I want to see a Jade Empire 2, to be honest. I don't think it'll ever happen, but I want to see it. I love Jade Empire on the Xbox, man. That game was fucking fun, dude. I loved it. It was awesome.
See, me, I want something like a Mass Effect type of something.
Well, next Mass Effect is coming out. They've already announced it. They're in the works of it, yeah.
As we start designing the next Mass Effect game, we start by asking fans what they want.
So Mass Effect, hopefully we'll see more news on that at this year's E3. Like I said, E3 is my favorite time of the year. I can't fucking wait.
And I'm sorry, you know, I'm PS4, so whatever happened to the whole Heavenly Sword remake? Thought that was coming too.
Hopefully they make another Heavenly Sword.
Wasn't that one of the first PS3 titles?
That was one of the launch titles on the PS3.
Yeah,
they were remaking it last I remember, but I haven't heard, you know, anything else about that.
I really want to see also a couple things. Some DLC. Let's talk about some DLC announcements, or possibly games for, you know, like the respective networks for the different consoles. They only come out digitally.
Right.
I want to talk about a new Magic the Gathering game. This Magic 2015 was fucking amazing.
Was that on PSN or
PSN, Xbox, Marketplace? At least I'm pretty sure it was on the PSN. Pretty sure it was.
Yu-Gi-Oh would be nice too. I'm sorry, I love Yu-Gi-Oh.
I ain't nothing to be sorry about, man.
We all like our own things. Like, for instance,
Pokemon.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. Nintendo, we need a Pokemon full-blown RPG for the Wii U. We know you love the handhelds. We love the handhelds, but we love the console too. This is the generation to make it happen. I way Gale of Darkness on the GameCube.
Yeah, you haven't given us one since
Pokemon RPG.
Revamp Stadium too.
Or hey, you know what?
I remember that game pretty well.
I wouldn't be mad if you gave me an HD remake of that. I wouldn't be mad at that.
Yeah.
You know?
Pokken Tournament looks awesome though. That game looks fun. Finally about time, like we talked about, and soon content coming out. We do a little bit more in depth talk about it. But yeah, it was pretty cool. They finally get a Pokemon fighting game.
Pokken Tournament. これまでになくリアルに描かれたポケモンたちが戦う1対1の対戦アクションバトル。
It's been meant to happen for years, but it's finally coming to life.
Is it going to be like Smash Bros. Style?
It plays, honestly, even though we're talking about this a little more, it honestly plays a lot like the newer generation Naruto games where you run freely in a set arena or fighting area and you have support characters with you. Like in that, you're one main Pokemon, you have support Pokemon with you. They'll come and do small attacks to help you out.
So there's a strategy element.
There's a strategy element for sure.
Sort of like Naruto Ninja Storm type of thing?
Yeah, exactly. The newer generation of Naruto games, it plays exactly like those.
Anything on God of War.
Yeah,
Anything.
That's a series that or a franchise that needs to come back, especially on the current generation with the PS4.
Yeah, and does anybody remember, if you all paid attention to God of War, Kratos has a brother somewhere out there, okay? Don't forget, people.
They'll probably bring that back.
They tried to make you forget, but he had a brother.
But the thing is, though, that, I mean, I'm partial to Kratos. How many people out there are honestly going to give a fuck about Kratos' brother?
If he's a badass.
I mean, I'll play it because I'm a huge fan of God of War, but if you think Kratos' brother is as badass as him, to me, that would be too cliche.
Well, that's the crazy part, though. If you remember, the brother was supposed to be the evil version of him. So
that's true,
Kratos
but
is
then
evil as fuck already.
Right.
Reed, accept this sacrifice of my blood.
So just think an evil version of him, just smashing heads together and shit.
He went through some shit, we'll say that for sure. Kratos did go through some shit, so I can see where his evil side came from, but I don't know. I don't know how that would pan out. The same thing with another thing is Capcom. We need a fucking continuation of Devil May Cry from 4. You're doing the HD remaster. I want you to finish the story. I want to know who the fuck Nero is.
Right.
I'm going to say it until it fucking happens.
Were you bringing back Virgil? Were you bringing him back?
Exactly. Virgil. Who the fuck is Nero? What the fuck is going on?
Who the fuck are you?
So
young black-haired Dante,
It was okay for what it was, but he was no Dante. He was Dante, but he was no Dante.
I didn't even give that a shot. I was just like, it don't feel like that.
I felt like that
I played through the whole thing because I love the series. I gave it a chance.
Yeah.
I felt like that was a Spider-Man reboot, kind of. Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, I had to say it.
No.
Felt like it was a Spider-Man reboot. You gotta come a little bit better, next time, okay? So, yes, I gotta say about that. And
so what else you guys looking forward to?
I want to see if Konami's going to push their mobile market there. You think maybe they'll show up as embarrassed as they're going to be in the industry right now? Like,
I feel like Konami belongs here with us. How much we fucking talk about these guys. Like, what are they doing, man? Abandoning consoles, that to me is super fucked up.
Maybe they'll turn back around.
But if they have the balls to come to E3 though, to market mobile.
But people love mobile games too.
They do. It's a money maker.
Some gamers are torn between this mobile and console, but some people are hardcore console like us or PC.
But for me, the hardest thing for me is it's pulling away from the only genre of gaming I play, which is console. And I grew up playing all Konami, all Capcom, all Square Enix, Squaresoft.
Right.
Just throughout the years, there's these iconic game designers and developers that have just been working on these franchises for years, and just seeing them to fucking do what they're doing now, to me, is just fucking a smack in my face.
The question is, can they fail? Can they fail, though? I mean...
They can fail.
Oh,
they can fail.
In the mobile market, if they make terrible games, but, I mean, like, some terrible games make a lot of money, though.
Yeah.
They have, just a buying system,
something.
That is where the money's made.
Yeah,
it has to be something.
Microtransactions.
Exactly.
That's what they're going for.
Mm-hmm. That's like, money.
I can't think of any, mobile games. I do play some. I haven't seen any real good mobile games lately.
Crossing Road.
And don't let him fool you. He's played Star Wars Commander.
I play a couple cell phone games here and there, but they always fuck up every time I play them. For example, Star Wars Commander. Great fucking game. And then it just stopped functioning properly, so I was like, fuck this. Why am I even going to attempt to play and waste my time? I was just wasting my troops. And every time I tried to go to battle, it would fucking just force shut down the game, and I'd lose all the troops, and I'm like, fuck this, there's no point. And they don't ever update it. So, I played a couple cell phone games, but I'm a console gamer. I tried, and I'm like, fuck this, man.
So you guys have problems with that game?
Oh, yeah.
On mobile?
It's known. Let us know what kind of fucking horror stories you had with the game. Yeah. It was fucking horrible.
Yeah, and what irks me about cell phone games is every time there is an update, or it could be a good game, then they'll want to update and fuck up the whole game.
Yeah,
and then it takes up way more memory. I'll have, for instance, my cell phone, because I'm not up to technology on my phone game yet, people.
Maybe.
But, I'll go play a game, I'm like, I got this cool game. It's only a few gigs. Okay, cool. Then the next thing I know, update. Oh, then it's insufficient storage space for this update. And it's like, well, you just took away a whole good game. Right.
Yeah.
I can't update it anymore.
You gotta delete something you already like.
Exactly.
You gotta fucking pick and choose these days on your phone.
I don't know, the whole situation now is fucked up to me, but anyway, we gotta move on from there. We talk about them too much.
All right. Oh, also too, I probably said this in previous episode or two, maybe, but
Kingdom.
All right, yeah, he knows. He reads my mind. You teased me one time with the Keyblade Wars. I remember the whole hoodie, the brawl outside.
The other two.
I was amped as shit. Right, and then you did. I think it was one E3 where you showed us like a teeny little clip of it, but you never gave us a release date or nothing.
Ago, I'm pretty sure.
Stop with the 2.5. Don't give me 2.5.9.
3, dude.
I'm done.
Do it up.
Give me 3. Give me 3 now.
Exactly.
That's it.
That was teased at the end of the second game.
That's what I was. The little trailer that they showed. You had to unlock it. I went through and got it. It was like, it showed, which I assumed was the main characters in the suits of armor with the Keyblades and the field of Keyblades, and then they showed the little snippet, like Mike said. We all seen it live. I personally fucking rose out of my chair because I love Kingdom Hearts. First, I was kind of apprehensive because the whole Disney thing. But do you realize now what they can do with Kingdom Hearts? They could put in Marvel, Star Wars.
Mm-hmm. Oh god,
fucking
yeah,
awesome.
they own those rights.
They own the rights now. Throw
Good
it in.
point, dude. I never even thought of
Awesome.
that. Putting that in a 3.
Keep picture. I can tag in Hulk now.
Yep.
Steph Goofy putting Hulk to smash.
Yep. Hulk smash.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. But hopefully E3 this year for Sony, Microsoft is amazing. To me, last year was a little lackluster. I didn't see a lot of what I wanted to. There's a lot of repeat things that they've been talking about for months. So it wasn't that surprising like it usually is. Hopefully this year's E3 is fucking amazing. But there's a lot of things I want to see. Like I said, it's going to be fucking awesome, hopefully. And who knows about Nintendo, what they're going to do.
Yeah, I was about to say, let me get on Nintendo. I'm sorry, Nintendo. You guys, you ever, get in a car and you drive, and you know how you're trying to get somewhere, and you got this damn train that comes out of nowhere? Nintendo reminds me of a train. It comes, it comes all slow and shit, Then it just, it just gets you stuck there. You get stuck there for a while, like, what the fuck is going on? And then it just starts moving again, right?
And
you're like,
stopping,
hell yeah, right. But then again,
stop.
Then the train stops again and it fucking backs up on you. Nintendo, what happened? You bullshitted when it came to the system with the games. You apologize for
was
that.
Weak. You came back strong.
And then now it's like, fell off the face.
Again.
Like, hey,
what
we
the
gave
fuck
you
is
Mario
Splatoon?
Party.
That game looks fucking ridiculous.
We gave you Mario Party. We gave you Mario
Legend of
remakes
Zelda?
3 times. Right. We're going to shut you up for another 2 years. That's basically what they said. We
Yep.
gave you Mario.
We'll
leave us alone.
force feed you awesome content to keep you quiet. But then when it's all gone and all consumed, what the fuck is left but bones?
And like you
we
said,
need more meat.
Where's the meat?
Zelda, yes. Where's Zelda? And no, don't think you're slick. I don't need Wind Waker, nothing. I don't need Majora's Mask
HD
remake.
2.8.
I don't need it. Just like Kingdom Hearts, I don't need it. Give me something new. Give me Adult Link with some new shit. Matter of fact, you can even get rid of Ganondorf for me. Give me a new villain that just comes over and just runs shit. I want to see
I love Ganondorf. He's the fucking man.
Yeah, but I mean, he can.
That's like taking Bowser away from Mario. They tried that. It didn't work so well.
Yeah, but they can try. Trust me, with this new generation, you can give me a new enemy. As a matter of fact, I didn't say you had to kill him off. But let him take a break. Even Bowser took breaks in Mario. Okay?
He did maybe once.
Sometimes he joined the side, like in Super RPG.
Yeah.
Team up, help out when shit got real.
Where's the meat?
Yeah,
but he was always there though.
They keep her
Yeah,
to completely take out Ganon would be horrible to me.
Yeah, I'm not saying like
he
kill
has
him
an
off.
ally somehow because there's no other choice
Yeah.
that exists. Because that's the only reason I could see him.
I'd like to see another Hyrule Warriors. That was a fucking awesome game.
Yeah, I see some
Hyrule Warriors Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah, Hyrule Dynasty
Yeah, so
Warriors
did Koei or whatever they're called. Did they do that game?
Yeah.
They did.
Oh, they did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they did.
Oh yeah, dude. They do all the Dynasty series games. Even the Gundam Warriors.
That's another thing.
They should have called that game that. They should have called it Gundam Warriors. That'd been sweet. What did they call that fucking game?
Which one?
Dynasty Warriors Gundam.
Yeah, one.
They should have called it just Gundam Warriors. That'd been fucking awesome, dude. I think, personally.
Yeah, because I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with the old Chinese dynasty stuff, like the Gundams, does it? The one that
No, it was
like,
basically based off the anime.
Yeah, so they shouldn't even put Dynasty Warriors in the title, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I think that's why I said they should have said Dynasty Warriors Gundam, just Gundam Warriors. I thought that'd been fucking flawless, and I want to see that, and not dinosaurs, like you said, doesn't really make sense to market it like that.
Yeah, so I mean, that's pretty much it for me. You know, I know it sounds like the same old, but like I said, I'm a fan. These are things I want to see. Oh, and one more thing, I wouldn't mind hearing something about a Castlevania 2. Lord of Shadows 2 was fucking badass.
Lord of Shadows are great games.
So I'm ready for something else now. You know, it's been a while since I cracked the whip, so you know.
Symphony of the Night 2.
They're not ready for that. They're not ready for it.
We're ready
like
for
make it.
Even though you know what,
a $10 side scroller and the
I'll take that.
I get it though.
Yeah.
You know, they kind of, you guys kind of set us up because you brought back Alucard, you brought them back.
You explain the story a little more. We'll give you credit on that.
So you might bring back a Symphony of the Night too because you introduced him to the world in the new age.
But wait a minute, why are we even talking about this? Konami's not making platform games anymore. We're wasting. Oh yeah, fuck you, Konami. You just fucking crushed my soul. You. All right. See, we had it all planned out, but no. Maybe what are they gonna make a fucking Castlevania game on the cell phone?
I honestly, I think they're gonna go back. They're gonna cave.
I hope they do. I fucking hope and pray that they do.
Maybe not in like a year.
Probably when they realize that the fucking cell phone market, you got to come up with that niche fucking game like Clash of Clans that everybody loves, everybody plays.
That's already been done 100 fucking times.
Exactly.
Like the same
Two
clone
fucking
of the
clones.
fucking
Exactly.
Nobody else.
So.
We'll
see.
I forget too. One last thing for me. Another thing I want to see. A game I like very much. I don't know if you guys really played it. I know you've played it. I don't know if you played it. Well, you probably have.
Which one?
Plants vs. Zombies.
That's a great fucking game.
Can I get a new one now?
Yeah, Plants vs. Zombies 3 on the consoles.
It's time. I liked it. You know, I like
those are great games.
I like the whole little online only, but you know, I want a little storyline too. I think
I want another original type Plants vs. Zombies. The fucking war where the plants and the zombies are clashing. You got to hold them at bay. Those were fucking awesome.
Yeah. So that's one thing I'm hoping to see.
Yeah, any last words about E3? What you want to see? What's coming up? Anything at all, man?
I'm just optimistic about it. I think quite a few new things are going to come out, and hopefully some sequels like the stuff we've been talking about here. And we won't count on Konami doing that, but Capcom, Resident Evil 7, just want to see that. So that's it for me.
You can't play the Street Fighter card. We know it's coming. You've had a little mini demo out, so let's see what else you got into your sleeve there.
Yeah, that's right. We got an ace in the hole.
Resident Evil 7, here we come. One last thing for me is I want to hear more about when Nintendo's talking about this addition to the Wii U and 3DS or some sort of new enhancement for the console as well as a handheld. If that's what it even is, they're very loose about it. Hopefully they announce more at E3. They may not. Who knows? Who knows if Nintendo's even doing it at E3, but that's it for me. But I do want to say thank you everyone for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm also on Facebook at Dungeon Space Lord. And we want to thank you again. Tell a friend, spread the word. Like I said before, the Dungeon Cast is here to stay. Any last words, anybody?
Love you guys. E3 hype.
That's right. E3 hype. E3 can't wait. It's coming up quick. All right.
We'll be covering that right after it happens. So
exactly.
Get ready for that too.